Georgia State Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Georgia State's head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Eagles' offense will come out first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bo.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
To the air, it's Bryant. Gonna take a shot. He's got it at the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Panthers' offense will now get its first chance with the football. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Offense in a bunch formation. Motion from the wideout. Brown wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Panthers are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. It's complete to the right.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Makes the catch. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw again. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Run in the red zone, it's Poe. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might be calling a hot route. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. A worthy effort to get it out to the 15-yard line, but they'll be short of the 1st down. 4th down coming. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. Georgia State will send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having... Turning it on! Makes it past the marker. Bulldozes his way through. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Eagles!
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Might be looking to run. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Pulls and fires complete. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Right back to it. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down. Using his legs, it's Butler. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And he could not get loose on the run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Moving out to the right. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Fires to the middle, working on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pressure coming. Caught. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. They will score! Touchdown, Panthers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point.
tell you what, this part of the field, once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more big bodies on the field. The running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens? Run a little play action off of it, get it to the big fella. Nice plucking it out of the sky, getting the touchdown.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Finds his back in the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Helms. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. The Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got a man. Him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on 1st down from the 28. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. It's caught downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Brown will throw it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Poe. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Fires to the right. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the 1st half, because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the 1st half.
Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion. Now 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Helms. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The corners are walked up tight. looking to throw on first down. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Rushes on him. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To throw, it's Bryant. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking for room. It's Poe. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Pocket breaking down. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's one. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Avery. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Lyles. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. He's got him this time.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Got some room in to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they take it in for 6 more points. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Dances away. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Off play action. Unloads to the right. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Murray. Finding some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they are having none of it.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Brown will throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding on the defense is just a gift to the offense with the automatic 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Under fire. And down he goes.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That pass is incomplete. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Running inside, it's Poe. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. Hauls it in. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. second and long. Brown wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Snaps it in the shotgun. He's got it. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off play action on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Panthers line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Trying to ball his way in. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the fourth.
Big time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. He'll do it himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. The Eagles headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the game.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, that's two very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number one, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game.
Bring in the heat. Unleashes one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Soft spot in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They move on top here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
The Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
There's some room. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Makes the grab. It's Dupree. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Brown will throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw it again. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Lining up to convert 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Extending the play. Here's a throw downfield late. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gibbs. He'll be dragged down, but not before. He's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some